Hey everybody, we are putting on, uh, so we're putting these on the Jeep today. I'm showing everybody how to put them on. As you can see, these are just cosmetic stuff. So I've got the cosmetics down there. Every time I do a different cosmetic thing, I kind of show everybody. So what I'm going to do today is I am putting these on. So I want to show everybody what to do. We do have to be careful when we're putting them on. See, that's going to be this side, I believe. So when they go on here, they'll go on there like that. And it's just it's an exterior, it's a cosmetic thing, means nothing whatsoever. But it's nice when they have them on. So, but the first thing you got to do, though, is we have to clean all this off with alcohol. And that will give off. So what I'm using right now is I'm using alcohol. Okay. And like I said, you can fast forward to this section if you want. Whatever. This is a Jeep Wrangler 2011. And what I'm going to do now is I'm putting some alcohol on here so that I don't really mind where I get the alcohol at as long as it stays. There we are. There we go. Alrighty. So what you want to do is you want to clean all the areas off really, really well to make sure there is no type of oils on there. And that's why you have to use alcohol, not like any polishes or anything. You actually have to use alcohol so that it's almost like when before you paint, before you put on primer, you sand everything down with a paint. What it'll do then is when we the tape that they use will then there we go. So you want to get the whole thing nice. And you can, like I said, later on, you can make it all polishy and everything. But right now, you need to do it so it tape sticks. So, but you will use alcohol for that. And then you go over it a couple times. I think that'll be good for now. And that's why I do that. And I wipe off the whole thing, and I'll use Armor All and other things later on. But right now, so then as it's drying off, we're going to do one side at a time. And I know some people probably look at me like I'm crazy, but you can do this on any model of your Jeep. I got mine on Amazon. Alright. So, now, since alcohol evaporates very quickly, they should be ready to go. Alright, so, let's start off with the bottom one, okay? So, on the back, you're going to have tape. Now, you want to have extra tape too, because what you may want to do later on is if it's not sticking very well. I don't have fingernails, so long fingernails. Get your wife or somebody to do this. Anybody's got long fingernails. What you want to do later on is make sure you take all the tape off, because like I said, all these things here, I got a certain look I like to go with my Jeep. And like I said, it just makes it look nice, when you're in it, And like I said, it is cosmetic. It has no other purpose other than what you like to look at. But I enjoy it. And they're like not Jeep people, but, I always do my best to make my Jeep look better. My Jeep is my work Jeep, my business Jeep, my off-road Jeep, you name it. I use my Jeep for a lot of different things. And I got a lot of features that I've added later on aftermarket that are better than the original brand. Kind of like I have a clock spring underneath here now because I had to replace the other clock spring, and everybody's like, oh, they don't. Well, it's actually very easy to replace a clock spring, and you don't got to spend $400 to do it. Okay, so we have all the tape off. You see that? So if I'm correct, there you go. It should go right on. Do the top first, and then you can squeeze the middle. Okay. And now my next ones are going to be for the door handles. I haven't got those yet. I have tried to get some stuff for the inside, but there's another company out there. I'm thinking about changing up a couple of my things on the interior of my Jeep because of I want it to lock stuff up. All right, so we got that one. So then this one will go up here like this. Okay. So give me just a second. I got that one on there. Now let's get the tape off this one. And like I said, that's one reason why you got to take everything off to get all the oils off. I did not do this one time a couple years back in my other Jeep, and I regretted it. The reason why I regretted it was because I had oil on there and nothing was sticking. And this one here, before I put this new one on, and before I put that one on, that was even harder. Now, if you look down in here, you know, you can kind of see, you have to go in there and clean all that, which I'll do that later. But I'm going to get a different, I'm eventually going to get the new system for in here. But a new system costs almost $3,000. So we're not going to worry about that just yet. Okay, I've always been a Jeep person, and I love it going off-road, but I ended up doing a lot more with my business stuff because I can actually get to where I need to be. The Jeep is kind of like the Osprey aircraft in the Marine Corps. It's not the greatest, but it's better than the alternative. Like the Osprey is designed for going at high altitudes as a plane, but being able to take off and land like a helicopter, but faster. Vietnam War, landing and taking off of helicopters are what guys killed the most. And so Jeeps are kind of like that. So they're not perfect in any way area, but they're not supposed to be. They're, like I said, they're exactly like an Osprey, you know. They take off a certain way, but they take off faster and they can fly faster. Not as fast as a jet, and they're not as slow as a helicopter, but they can hold as much as a helicopter. And jets can't hold, like, battalions, so you got an entire Osprey that has an entire group of Marines in the back, 30, when before you can never get anything in and out of combat that fast. So with my Jeep, I discovered with business that it's long enough to where I can put trucker stuff on it so that I can get better reception with Wi-Fi and everything else. And it can go into areas that most regular vehicles can't. It's just not going to go as fast as a car. I get that. But it can go off-road. But on the other hand, like a truck, you know, you're not going to put a bunch of stuff in the back. So it's got, but you can put stuff in the back, and you can actually sleep in a Jeep on like a trailer if you get a camper or something. All right, sorry, I'm sitting there taking these off. I'm doing it with one hand so that I can show you guys. So nobody knows, like I said, I'm not trying to, so many places they fast forward, and I get that. I don't want anybody thinking I'm fast forwarding anything. I do have a dead pedal down there, and I've been thinking very, very long and hard about getting a dead pedal for the passenger side also. But I don't know. That just might be something I was wanting to do, but I don't know. Okay, here we go. Get this last piece on. Get it a little bit of that. Okay. We gotta. There we go. There. So that should look a lot better. All right, what do you think, everybody? Think it looks better? All right, everybody think it looks better than that, like that? So one of the things I may do is get the backdrop for that. All right, that's how you do it. Simple as that. I'll put this stuff on Facebook if they want me to, and YouTube, but it fits just fine. Oh, yeah. I went too far over. That's all right. There we go. So, that's what that does. Simple, makes it look a little better. I like it. I'm happy with it. All right. Now I'm going to take those. So, all right, everybody. That's what that is. So now I've got this up here. I'll wipe it off a little bit. Oh. And believe it or not, this up here is different also. This is cracked, but I can put different ones up there. I put my GoPros and stuff up there. Like whenever we're Jeep riding or anything. But this is actually... There we are. It's just stuff I really enjoy doing. There we go. Yeah, I can wipe everything down with alcohol and it'll be fine. It absorbs very quickly, but I still make sure just in case anything comes loose. Those little... I just put a new one of these on also. A new switch system. You get those on Amazon also, or you can get them over at Mopar. This system comes here. You got to go in the back there. But I wanted to show everybody what these are. Now, you might ask why. It's because this up here leaks. I don't know how to fix that. Man, I'll probably end up sleeping in the Jeep at the next things I go to, so everybody else can sleep inside. Okay, we're good. So, that's all cleaned off. And then I can use my whatever else to come in there.